They have won the trophy again in Division III in girls volleyball, they being the Eagle Rock Eagles. Their head coach is here with us, Tim Bergeron, and his outstanding all-around performer, Hannah Yee. Congratulations, you have repeated as city champions with a heart-stopping victory, 5 sets over Verdugo Hills.
Well, first of all, thanks for having us on the show. We have a senior-heavy team this year, and obviously we won the championship last year, but I feel like it was a very special day just being that all the seniors got to achieve a goal that's been a long-term program goal.
Hannah, you repeat as champions. Was it more difficult this year? Was there a heavier weight on your team?
I don't think the weight was heavier per se, but I think it had a lot more meaning behind it because it is our last year playing together, and I think we wanted it more than last year, definitely.
And that's unusual. Will Reinhardt was on this show, and he was so confident he was going to beat you this year. What happened in the 5th game to enable your team to win?
Well, I feel like we prepared for that moment. I mean, all year we're always talking about winning the close games. And then also the preparation stems from right when our season ended. Just because we won the championship, I think everybody on the team believed there was no guarantees we were going to win it the next year. They were going to be better. They were returning almost their entire team. We're returning our entire team. So it was a battle.
So you knew who you were going to play. You knew this moment was going to happen again.
Yeah.
And so you delivered. So from your perspective as a player, in the 5th game, were you comfortable? Were you relaxed?
I think at that point, no matter what prior happenings occurred during the game, we were going to go all out no matter what. Whether we win or lose, I think all of us really wanted it, and I think no matter what, we were going to put everything on the court.
What was great about the match was I felt last year Verdugo just didn't bring it, and you guys basically slaughtered them in the championship match. But Verdugo played really well, and Will did have his team ready to go, and I felt bad for them. And I noticed that Jody Espindola, their fine setter, after the match said she was proud of their effort. I think you can agree you beat a very good and well-prepared Verdugo team.
Well, I prefer to play competitive games. That's what sports is all about. And I think the closer it is, the more adrenaline's involved, the more passion, the more enthusiasm. It's a lot of fun when you're in close games like that.
Was it fun for you? Could you embrace the moment? Could you really enjoy it?
Well, it's hard to say because when you're playing, you're just like, oh, we got to win. But it was amazing. I mean, last year, I personally thought it was just as fun, but I think there was more satisfaction at the end when we beat them in 5 and all the girls played really hard on both sides.
And Tim, I'm going to be the typical sports writer. You know, you've had celebrated, you had all those great celebration. What about next year? What do you got coming back next year? You're going to do this again? I'm not giving you time to relax.
Well, Eagle Rock's not about a particular team. It's about a program.
Right.
And we have a foundation and a pipeline that's pretty established.
A pipeline? He's got a pipeline.
And he does it without transfers.
Well,
That's impressive if you can do it without transfers in this day and age.
And obviously, this group is special. I mean, they all tried out as 9th graders and they played a lot of volleyball. You never know what players or athletes or talent you're going to get, but I believe that foundation and also the young players have a lot to look up to, and they know exactly what can be achieved coming from the beginning where we were and where we are right now.
You had 19 kills in the championship match against Verdugo, and that's a great total, but Emmy Fadaiva had 20, and if I was to describe her, I would say a cold-hearted assassin, and that's a good thing. I mean, she plays really with no emotion. She hits every big shot. Tim, she was phenomenal in the championship match.
Well, absolutely. I mean, Emmy's put in so much work. As a sophomore, she was a middle blocker, and she made the transition to outside. And the only way that was going to happen was putting in the time. And she's on the list of top 5 all players I've coached in terms of how much time they've put in. I love this story. Let me tell you this story. We were scrimmaging, and normally, you know, we scrimmage 5 sets. After we were done with 5, we're having our team meeting. She's like, Coach, next time, can we play 9? That's the philosophy behind where she's at and how she became the player she is.
Hannah, this has been an unbelievable year for you. Last end of the season, you win the championship and you're the Division City Player of the Year in D3. And now I understand you're the Scholar Athlete of the Year for all the divisions with a very high grade point average. Can you put into words what it's been like to be at Eagle Rock and be so successful in sports and in the classroom?
I think It's kind of indescribable. Like when you start, you don't really expect so much to happen. Like when I came in as a 9th grader, I never dreamed of winning 2 city championships in a row. I never dreamed of a lot of things, but I think it shows if you work hard and you keep doing what you want to do, doors will open for you. And I'm just really thankful that everything's really just gone smoothly.
And the greatest moment will come in a couple of weeks when you find out if you get accepted to Yale,
How
correct?
could Yale not accept her?
They don't accept a lot of people, unfortunately, but that's the moment you're going to have to be. You weren't nervous for the game for set 5, but you're nervous for that, right?
I am nervous for that. It's coming on Monday, and I'm terrified.
Well, we wish you the best, and I think the Bulldogs will get a great player and a great person if you go there. And Tim, congratulations! I know you got the trophy there. Got a good. You want to hold it up for everybody, like you have Hannah hold it up. There it is, the Division III champions. Thanks again to Tim Bergeron and Hannah Yee. Congratulations, 2 in a row, the Eagle Rock Eagles in Division III.